Welcome back. Keeping our community safe. Now, New Mexicans to Prevent Gun Violence is going to be hosting their 20th Guns to Gardens buyback event. That is with multiple partners like APD, Crime Stoppers, United Soccer, Isotopes, and UNM Lobos. Now, cash will be given for the firearms, and you might even be able to score sporting event tickets if you're lucky. This morning, we are joined by the co-president of the New Mexicans to Prevent Gun Violence, Miranda Viscoli, as well as APD Commander Ray Del Greco, telling us more about this whole event here. Welcome to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning, and welcome to the little creature that we have here in the middle of the table. We'll kind of get to that in a second here, but Miranda, let's talk about what is a gun buyback and how does it work?
So it's a very simple process. So the reason why we do gun buybacks, it gives people that opportunity to get rid of an unwanted firearm. This is voluntary. If people want to sell their gun legally, we're fine with that. That's not why we do this. We do it so that a lot of times people inherit guns, or you have widows who don't know what to do with their husband's hunting rifle, a lot of parents with suicidal ideation. It gives them an opportunity to get that gun in. We dismantle it on site, we hand cash for it, and they're in and out in 2 or 3 minutes.
There you go. Yeah, and this is something that's 20 years strong that's been happening right now. What does it range for price for, say, handgun versus rifle?
So we give 100 in cash for a long gun or a pistol or revolver, 200 for semi-automatic firearms, including rifles, obviously, and handguns, and then 250 for an assault-style weapon. We will not be taking 3D printed guns, so if anybody's listening, don't print out a bunch of guns and think that we're going to take them. We won't take those. We won't take receivers. We only take full firearms, and they have to be working. You can bring in as many as you want, and you don't have to be from Albuquerque.
Okay. And potential ticket to sporting events as well.
Yes, there's quite a few. So if you come early, you can decide which tickets you want, and we'll be happy to give you those too. Yeah.
Commander,
and free gun locks.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Commander Del Greco, the potential for having another weapon off the streets, what does that mean?
I mean, it's huge for us. I mean, obviously, we have incidents where folks have firearms in their house. Their house unfortunately gets broken into, those firearms are taken. So if we're able to have folks voluntarily give up their firearms in this program, and we take some of those firearms off the streets, those are one less tool that's being used against the folks in the community and against us. So we're all for it. And we've got some really solid community partnerships with New Mexico Lobos, Bronco Mendenhall's first home game. So we've got free tickets for folks that are coming in, free parking for those folks if they voluntarily turn in a gun, as well as New Mexico United Soccer tickets and Isotopes tickets. So,
prior to destruction, run through NCIC, I would assume.
That's correct. Yes. Okay. Yeah. We make sure all the guns are legal. If they're stolen, obviously we'll retain possession of those and start the process on figuring out where that firearm came from and returning it to its rightful owner. And then if there's any firearms that we have seen that have been used in a crime, we'll obviously retain possession of those as well and begin the investigation on where that gun came from and how to link that back to that crime. So,
the metal starting out life in the form of a revolver for this particular item, but being transformed. Who's this guy right here?
That's Fred.
No, there you go.
No, so after we dismantle the firearms, they are taken to RFK Charter High School, where high school students are learning how to forge and weld. They're doing. They've made a working electric guitar, a xylophone, yes, gardening tools, and now this summer they were making insects. So it's a way for them to not only learn a craft, but also think about what gun violence, right? So this is a school that loses a lot of kids to gun violence.
Wow. This event open to the public. When's it happening and where again?
It's at 1009 Bradbury. It's a University Area Command substation. So it starts from 9 to noon on Saturday, the 24th. So. Okay.
All right.
Come one, come all. Bring them all.
There you go. And the potential for what you could be doing here and getting in return for those turned-in weapons, again, it's something that can be enticing for some and definitely safer for the community at large.
That's what we're all here for, is the safety of our community. So.
Absolutely. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you for having us. Appreciate it.